Alright folks, here's the next review I have for y'all. It's on Starbuzz White Peach. I went and bought a big tin of it, opened it up. First thing I could smell was a good peach flavor. And as I was loading up my bowl, first thing I managed to grab was to say it was a stem, that's the understatement. It was a twig. But so far I've only found one, but you know, that's to be expected to find a couple of twigs here and there. So I'm not really put off by that. And as far as the cut, it was kind of not a fine cut, wasn't a long cut, it was a rough cut, and I had no problems with that either. Loaded up my bowl, and I noticed as I was starting to smoke it, it was smooth from the start and it was smooth all the way to the end. And it was very pleasant. If you like something fruity, not candy flavored, but smooth, this is one I think you'd like, because I know it's going to be something I'm going to buy again. As far as the clouds go, or thick smoke, it put out some thick smoke that hung out a while, and it was very good. I would say on a scale of 1 to 5, the clouds got a 5, most definitely. As far as the Shisha goes itself, on a scale of 1 to 10, it got a 10 straight up. That's how much I liked it. I mean, if it wouldn't been high scoring, I would definitely not buy it again, but since I scored it at a 10, like I said, it's definitely something I'm going to definitely buy again. And it's good, since I've mixed it with the Oaxaca's double apple, it mixes well with other things, so not only is it good by itself, but it mixes well with others. And so that's definitely a plus when, I think it's a plus when buying some, because I think if you're not into mixing, then fine, get some that just stands alone. But when you get something that can mix well with others, that just makes it that much better. It can only gives a more enhanced taste, or it can depend on how much you use. Some, like if you use more of one than the other, naturally that'll be the predominant taste. But like I said, it's something I definitely like because it mixes well, and like I said, that's an added bonus to this particular Shisha. If this is something like really any Shisha, it's something you gotta be in the mood for. If you're in a mood for something harsh that mellows out, go with something else. But if you're in a mood that you just want something smooth from beginning to end, this is definitely one you'll want. And what I was thinking is, it might, well, I'm going to test the theory before I actually put it into this video or another video. I'm contemplating maybe some sort of peach juice or grape juice to mix in with the water to see how it might enhance it. But like I said, that's going to come a little ways later on. But I will do that and then post the results. But like I said, this is one shisha that yeah, I like it, and I've watched other reviews, and it seems to other people like it. Like I said, if you like the heavy, I wouldn't say it's heavy, I'd say it's a light to medium fruity taste. If you like that instead of a candy type shisha, the white peach is a good way to go. It's also, I would find something for if, like, say, your wife or girlfriend likes smoking hookah, or they don't. This might be, or they've never even smoked before. This might be, I would think, a good starter shisha for them, since it is smooth and it's not heavy. No matter how deep you hit it, you don't cough at all. Much unlike some shishas I've used before, that you barely even hit it and you start gagging left and right. But like I said, on the whole, like I said, there was a twig in it, but that's no big whoop. But from straight to down the line, it's a good shisha. I think Starbuzz did outstanding job developing it and putting it out. So I think it's a worthwhile for everybody to try it out. If you like it, good. If you don't, like I said, you can mix it with other things, and so it won't be a total loss. It's, like I said, it's good mixing shisha as well. But anyway, that's all I got really say on the white peach for right now. But later on, I'm going to do some other videos that's going to involve white peach, and I'm going to put out the videos with it, because I'm going to be doing a video later about the results I got from mixing the white peach with El Waha's 2 apple. But send me comments or requests, because I want to see requests and about shishas, or that you'd like to know about but you don't want to necessarily put out the money to try them. Send me the requests. I'll do my best to get a hold of them. I will try them and put out my honest opinions on them, and then go from there. If you like the videos, click like. If you don't, click dislike. But like I said, in my other videos, it's just my opinion, nothing more. And I'm going to give you straight, honest opinion about what I think of the product. Alright, next video will be on Holland's Quick Light Charcoal, and I'll be getting that out in a little while. Alright, later.